It's not hard to get a husband. It's not hard at all to get a husband. But when you have a husband, especially you're in when you're Muslim and you have a husband, they want to take on all these extra wives. Okay, like I said to you yesterday, it says that he can have up to 4 wives, but if he know what's best, he will have one. So if you're taking on all these wives, you have to be just. If you can't be just, you must let one go.
So that's the reason why you're not married?
That's not the reason why I'm not married. The reason why I'm not married is because when I came into the folds of Islam, I didn't know much about the deen. Mm-hmm. I didn't know about the marriage. I just jumped into it, not knowing anything.
Well, you took the shahada 4 years ago?
4 years ago. 4 years ago.
When I first met you, we talked about that. You was Muslim.
I wasn't Muslim. Now you gonna tell me I was Muslim? I wasn't Muslim. Why? Because I had the scarf on my head and I was with the brother at the time. I was Muslim.
Oh, you wasn't?
No, I wasn't Muslim.
Very interesting.
I wasn't Muslim. So now we're gonna make this.
Yeah, now it's interesting. Okay. So you wasn't Muslim, but you was wearing hijab.
I didn't wear hijab. I only wore scarf. I never wore hijab.
How long did you date before y'all got married?
A long time.
A long time?
A long time. I moved to South Carolina and then I came back here. That's when I got married in South Carolina.
Oh, y'all got married down there?
Yeah, we got married in South Carolina.
Did you like the community down there?
Did I like the who?
The community, the Muslim community.
No, because where I was at, the Muslim community was so far out. Like where I was at in South Carolina was just like so country.
Y'all lived
so
in
like,
the sticks.
Yeah, it was definitely the sticks. So it was like so far out. So no. And then I didn't even really stay down there long. So I came back.
So what about here?
What about here? What?
How you like the community here?
The community is pretty decent.
Pretty decent?
Yeah.
People treat you nice, right?
No, I like it more up North Jersey better than I do here.
Wow.
Here, especially with the Muslim community here, like here you have sisters. You see sisters and you greet them with the salams. They look at you like crazy. You see what I'm saying? Like, who are you? And like, why are you giving me the salams? Like, I could be anywhere else. I could be in New York. I could be up North Jersey. Wherever I go and I see a bunch of sisters, they even come up to you. They give you the hugs and shake your hand. Here, these sisters here is terrible. And I'm sorry to say, but they're terrible.
Are you from here originally?
I'm originally from here. Born, raised, and everything.
So maybe that's why they're not giving you hugs, because they don't. Maybe
they don't have to give me a hug. But
no, I'm not saying they have to.
They
I'm saying
maybe
they're not being friendly because they already know you.
But that's not the case. Like, I'm not asking for you to give me a hug, but if I see you and I greet you with the salams, you are to give them back.
So what made you become Muslim?
What you got, man? I became Muslim because I thought it was time that I did become Muslim. So when I was in South Carolina, I said, okay, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to, give it a try.
Did the brother help you?
Yeah, he helped me a lot. Now, I can say he helped me a lot.
What problem?
And he taught me and the kids a lot. We studied a lot. He showed us how to read in Arabic and with the Arabic letters and all. Yeah, he showed us a lot. Taught the kids how to pray and, how to make wudu and all those things. He did teach a lot. He taught us a lot. It used to get so frustrated. Like when he would try to teach me how to recite the Al-Fatiha, and I wasn't saying it right, and I'm like, and he's like, well, listen, don't get frustrated, just take your time and do it with tajweed and this, that, and I'm like, well, I can't, and I'm not, and I would get really frustrated, but after a while, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I can say he did his part when it came to teaching me and the kids.
And he fed you?
Did he feed me?
Mm-hmm.
I fed myself.
No, I'm saying, as far as
He provided at one point in time. Yeah, I'm not going to say that he didn't. He did. He did his part.
Fed the children?
Yeah, he fed the children.
Okay. Help with the bills?
But anyhow, next question.
Yeah. Wait. Well, I'm just asking. Y'all both work.
Next question.
The both of you
I was working.
So it sounds like you had a good brother.
He could be a good brother. Yeah, he could be. To the problem with somebody else.
What happened?
We just don't. It just didn't work out. It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. One, it's not gonna work out because when you want to have all these multiple wives, for one, and you want to be here, you want to be there, and you want to be everywhere else, and you want to be sleeping here and sleeping there and sleeping everywhere else, then you want to be out in the public eyes, and you're getting caught out in the public eyes with other women that you claim that's just your friend. How?
Okay.
How?
I feel you. So
if I was out in the public eyes with a dude that was not my husband, how would that look?
Everything was good except for that part. That's the part you didn't like. How long were y'all, you said you dated before you got married, right?
We was together on and off for 21 years.
Was there other women before that?
No, it was me. Just me.
Just dating was just you?
Yeah. Well, that I thought it was just me, but it wasn't.
So that was never an issue before y'all got married?
What, the other woman?
Any other woman?
It was an issue, yeah.
But you just said it was only you.
In the beginning, it was me.
I'm talking about when you were dating.
Well, yeah, it was other women.
So hold up, before you got married, y'all was kicking it for like 16 years before that?
Yeah.
Was he married then?
No.
16 years.
Mm-hmm.
No issues with other women.
We always had an issue with other women. All he did was cheat, but I stayed.
Oh, so there was cheating before you got married.
Yes, it was.
So after
cheating.
you get married, he tried to do it the halal way.
He tried to do it the halal way.
And you still wasn't having it. But you.
Wait. Okay, I'm going to. When he came to me in South Carolina and we did it the halal way, he went back to doing it his way. He came back to Jersey and he started doing it again his way.
What, cheating or getting married?
Cheating.
Oh, okay. I can understand why.
And then the girl that he was cheating on me with, that he had other kids with, he wound up marrying her.
Well, maybe he tried to do that the halal way too.
Maybe.
So sometimes you make a mess, you might just want to clean it up. You know what I mean? You get the paper towel, try to clean up your mess.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm sorry, I've been there. I've done it before. So, I'm not making excuses now. I'm just trying to understand. I like to hear people's perspectives, especially women. Because I've done a lot of the same dumb things I've done before, and I've heard the complaints. And so I like to hear the other side of it because that's called being empathetic.
Like, people say, well, about the marriage thing, about, a lot of women are cool with the co-wifey thing. You know what I mean? Some co-wives might get along.
Most women aren't.
Most of them don't get
I don't
along.
expect them to be. I would never expect a woman to be.
So, but it's not, a lot of times it's the man. You know what I mean? Like I said to you yesterday, when it's your time, it's your time. When it's my time, it's my time. It's no being here and then you sitting on the phone and you chit-chatting with her while you here with me. When you here with me, it's about me.
Maybe he's talking about you.
Well, that would be nice if they just sat on the phone and just talked about me. That would be
bragging
nice,
about
but that
how
ain't the
rich
case. That ain't the case. That we know that's not the case.
But what was the case?
I don't know. I wasn't on the phone.
He might have been, maybe he was teaching her Islam. He may have been trying to teach her Al-Fatiha like he taught you.
No, how about I think I probably was the one trying to teach her the Al-Fatiha.
Oh, you did? That's good.
Yeah.
You cut this down?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
That looks nice.
So you're still Muslim, right?
Of course I am.
Great. Why you say it like that? You get aggressive. Why you get aggressive?
Don't get me wrong. The brother, he's a good brother.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good brother.
I think he's a great brother.
You know what I mean? He's a good brother. You know what I mean? When it comes to the deen, you know what I mean? He on point when it comes to the deen. Like I said, he taught me. He taught my kids. You know what I mean? He taught me a lot of things.
Do you still make dua for him?
Of course I do.
Because he taught you, right?
Of course.
Great.
That's so my son, he knows that, he's the only male that's in my home. So he knows he has to lead me and his sister and to Salat.
He taught your son too?
He taught his son.
So none of you guys were Muslim before y'all got with my man?
No.
So overall, there was a benefit.
You think?
I think so. I mean, at the end of the day, the stuff that's most important is, all that matters. I mean, you're gonna have fights and, people are gonna mess up, make mistakes and all that stuff. But overall, the most important stuff, if you had a whole family that's now Muslim because of one individual, that's good. You don't think so? That's not a benefit?
Yeah, it's a benefit.
All right then. So make dua for the brother.
I do make dua for the brother.
Yeah.
That's all I do is make dua for the brother.
I'm trying to cut your hair. You moving over there.
That's all I can do is make dua for the brother. So, what do you want me to do? Besides that,
Y'all should have stuck it out.
we should have stuck it out.
Yeah.
Nah.
So but you looking for a husband now, right?
No, I'm not.
You're not? No, you don't want a husband.
I'm not looking for one.
That's not what you said.
I'm
yesterday.
good. Just don't
I know you
say
good.
what I said yesterday. Today's
You
a
did
whole
say
day, but I'm good. I'm working on me. I'm good.
That's good.
I'm good.
Self improvement is great.
Of course.
I'm working on me. But did you try looking for another husband?
No.
You didn't.
No.
No dates in the
No.
last 4 years.
Nah. In the last 4 years.
You said 4 years or 3? What I mean years?
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? They push up and everything, but I don't got time.
How do they be trying to push up? What do they say?
Listen, I ain't even gonna say what they say, being as though they know who I am and they know who I dealt with, and you know what I mean. And I ain't never give these brothers no chance, and they want to know why I gave this brother a chance.
They say that
this brother, you know what I mean. So we gonna skip over it. Anyway,
What they be saying?
it doesn't even matter.
What they hit the inbox?
Nah, they ain't hitting no inbox.
What they do?
They don't hit my inbox.
They hit you after Juma. Right? They try to buy you a platter.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what they do.
No, they don't hit me after Jumar and try to buy me a platter. No, they don't. See what I do? I don't.
I'm only talking because yesterday you said. Yesterday
You should have called me yesterday when I had all
tried
that
to.
energy, but today I don't
You got
have
energy.
all that energy.
Yesterday
I'm
you said-
tired. I was on a date last night, so I'm tired.
You just said you don't go on dates.
I went on one last night.
You did? How'd it go?
It went great.
Muslim brother?
I date nothing but Muslims. He gotta be Muslim. If he ain't Muslim, then I can't.
So what kind of date? You do halal dates?
Do I do halal dates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do halal dates.
Supervised?
I had a guy who was
Chaperone?
not even Muslim. And he was like, he feeling me. He's been feeling me for years now, no lie. He been feeling me for years.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, well, I would even convert over for you, da-da-da-da. I'm like, you really would do that for me? He's like, I really would. I said, okay. But I just cut it off.
But that's like the trend now. A lot of Muslim women are saying that that's what they'd rather do because most of the Muslim men ain't about nothing. And so it's a thing, especially on social media. I see a lot of women, a lot of Muslims, they're saying like that they just rather get non-Muslim men and get them to convert because they're more loyal and
Non-Muslim men?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like in your case, like you said, you had a guy that's not Muslim and he really likes you and he will convert for you.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
Would you do that?
Would I do it?
Would you marry a man that converted for you?
Of course I would.
You would?
Of course.
What would be the benefit of doing it?
That he converted over for me.
No, but what happens when no, but listen, so let's say he becomes Muslim for you, right? And now this is, after some months or a year or whatever, and it's time to, wake up for Fajr. And he don't feel like getting up.
Oh, he gonna get up. Oh, he gotta get up.
Well, what if
hold up.
his
Then I'm glad you got to that one right there too. Another thing, you ain't gonna be in my house and we Muslim and it's time for Fajr and I'm like it's time to pray and you gonna lay there and continue to lay there and I gotta offer alone. Nah, that's another brother that I don't need. We gotta pray together. It ain't no, I'll make it up later. No, you supposed to lead me anyway. So you need to get up and let's do this.
But a lot of people do stuff they're not supposed to do. Right?
We all do. We ain't perfect.
All right. So how you going to get mad when...
How?
I'm just asking.
I don't get mad.
It's hypothetical.
I don't get mad. I just offer select whatever.
No, but that's going to be your husband then. Your Christian husband who's now Muslim. Or whatever religion he was before.
Mm-hmm. And he don't get up for Fajr?
Are you going to be patient with him?
Of course I'm going to be patient with him.
But you're going to be patient with the Muslim brother that taught you everything you know.
But I'm not going to be patient with him?
You couldn't be.
I was patient with the brother that taught me what I do. Mm-hmm. You got some good brothers out here. You really do. You really got some good brothers out here.
So why you marry one?
Huh?
It ain't none around?
I ain't say nothing.
You did.
I ain't say nothing. I said I stopped moving.
Why ain't you marry one of them? I'm sure somebody's approached you in the last... How many years? You said 4 years?
They had, but...
What was wrong with it?
They got wives.
You said you was cool with that yesterday.
I'm not. I said I was. I'm not cool with it no more.
Oh, hold on. So that's the question I got. So you wasn't cool with it when you was married, but after you got married, you considered marrying somebody who was already married.
I mean, the marriage would have been fine. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's the way the brother went about the marriage.
How could he had done it the right way? What was the right
way
way?
that he was supposed to do it.
What is that?
What is it?
Yeah.
To be able to provide, maintain, lead, protect.
Did he lead you in prayer?
Yeah.
Did he feed you?
Yeah.
Did he clothe you?
No.
No?
No.
So you never had clothing?
Clothes that I provide for myself.
No, hold on. Did both of you work?
No.
He didn't work?
No.
Okay, you right then.
I worked. So if we want to, you want to get to that part, I clothed myself. I clothed my children. Mm-hmm. I fed me and my children. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying he never provided. Yeah, when I came back to Jersey, yeah, he provided certain items of food for me and my children. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But as far as the clothing, like, no. You know what I mean? No. So my thing is, if you're not going to do what you're supposed to do and be just, and you know that you're supposed to provide, feed, take care of your family, this, that, and the other, and if you're not doing that, ain't no need to be being married to you. Listen.
If you have two, let's say you making $100,000, he's making $100,000.
Like, hey, we're going to contribute this thing together.
Okay.
We're going to do this together.
Okay.
If we both
so
are working.
If you're both working, both got $100,000, you're both putting in together, mm-hmm. and then he go get another wife. Mm-hmm. Has he done something wrong?
No.
Okay. Now, if you feel like you're putting in more than what he does, and then he goes get another wife, then you feel like he's doing something wrong, right?
Yeah. So how he gonna go get that other wife if he ain't contributing around the house? So how you gonna go get another wife?
No, you're right. If he's not doing jack shit, you don't got no business getting another wife.
Exactly.
That's you didn't say that.
Point.
That's what I'm asking.
That's my point. How you go and take him on?
So you was in a situation the guy wasn't doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can't wait to see him. I can't. Where you live? He still live around?
I don't know where he lives.
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna find him.
I don't know where he lives.
I want to talk. I want to get both sides of the story.
It's always two sides. But like I said, I'm not sitting here. I'm not gonna kick his back. And like I said, he did his part. You know what I mean? He's a good brother. Like I said, he could be a good brother. You know what I mean? But don't try to take on all these wives, and you know you cannot provide, take care of these wives. Especially if you don't have no type of income coming in like that. You know what I mean? And then the wife got to work, and she got to do this, and she got to do that, and she got to provide, and all this other stuff. Like, come on now. How you going to just take on another wife? I don't mind if you take on another wife, but do your part. You do your part. You can take on all four of the wives if you're doing your part.
I feel you.
But if you're not doing your part, you cannot take on all these wives. Then you can't tell me that you can't spread the rumors I'm your wife. Then you have another wife, but yet you running around here with another Muslim sister that's not supposed to be your wife. Where we do that at?
Wow.
Where we do that at?
Okay. You're right. I'm not going to argue.
So why is it that it's okay for the Muslim men to go out here and cheat and run around with all these different women just because they Muslim, you know what I mean? And We supposed to just sit home and just be like it's okay?
Nah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Do what you're supposed to do. When you set yourself up to be Muslim, there's reason guidelines behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially when you take on these wives.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you either gonna do the right thing with them or you gonna let them go. If you can't provide for these women, then let them go.
You're absolutely right. You can't do people wrong.
You can't do people wrong. And I don't need you telling me, oh, this is my friend. I'm with her because she do a lot for me.
I'm like, what?
I don't know what she do for them. Okay, but you got kids.
It's therapy.
You got kids.
Maybe it's just therapy.
Maybe.
It's a conflict.
You know, maybe. I don't know.
No?
But you got somebody here and you got somebody there, but you got this one. You say, oh, this is just my friend. She do a lot for me. I got to do this for her or I got to do that for her just because she's my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You are a married man, so why are you even mingling with this woman who ain't even your wife?
What about when he mingled with you when you weren't his wife?
I didn't know better. I didn't know
What?
better.
What?
Oh,
You know what I mean? So when I knew better, I did better. I didn't know better. You know, a lot of these brothers, they get these sisters and they marry them and they, so, you know, you take your shahada, they're giving them sisters their shahada.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then now they sleeping with them. The sisters don't know nothing. Half of them don't even know how to pray. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. When sisters come to me and ask me certain stuff, I don't know everything, but I know enough. You know what I mean? From what he's taught me and what I learned on my own. So a lot of sisters be like, can you teach me how to pray the Al-Fatiha? Can you know, teach me certain ayats and things like that? That I do.
So, all right. So let's say you marry this brother that's not Muslim. You get him to take shahada, right? Is it going to be the same thing for you? You duped him into it?
No.
You're not going to dupe him?
No.
So before you marry him, you're going to teach him how to pray. You're going to teach him Al-Fatiha.
I'm going to teach him. I'm going to tell him he needs to get some books and he needs to start reading.
What books?
What books? What books? No,
I just want to know.
No.
Like, you know, the books they give the women is
Yeah,
always.
I would give them certain.
What, you know, the book, the purple book.
I got the hands to the door for my new Muslim sisters.
Yeah, so they got one for the brothers. A hand for my new Muslim brother. You gonna give him that,
store.
or you can just give him a sister.
Whatever. I just go to the Islamic store where I go at all the time up in Philly, and I would
just
look around and I would get him some books that he needs to read, and you know, get a little understanding for himself. But brother, don't do it for me. Do it for you.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. You gonna make sure he do all of that.
Yes.
Before you get married.
Yes.
You gonna get him right.
Right.
Okay.
He gonna
And
be
then
right.
you go. So build a nigga.
That's right.
You going
build right on up.
All right. So
That's
you gonna
right.
build him. Then you gonna marry him. And then when he decide he want to get another wife, then it's good, right?
If he doing the right thing,
Right.
Yep, he can have another wife.
Cool.
He can have another wife.
Yeah.
Sure, he can.
It makes sense. Makes sense. I get it. I understand. Because that's easier just to build somebody else from scratch. But you understand that's maybe why men feel that way too.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the same thinking that you just expressed is probably the same thinking that a man has when he says, I'd rather go marry a non-Muslim woman and I just teach her everything.
But a lot of them not teaching them.
But one taught you.
Yeah, one did teach me.
Okay.
But a lot of these sisters ain't taught. It's all about just a hijab and overgarment.
No, it's not.
But it's exactly. It's not. Do they know what they're going to be questioning about on the day of judgment? Do they pray 5 times a day?
But do you?
Do I?
Yes.
Yes.
So, no, I'm not asking you personally if you do those things. I'm saying you can't really worry about what other people do.
I'm not worried about
You
other
gotta-
people. I'm
yeah.
not worried about other people. I worry about myself. Because when I'm high, I'm going to be just, I'm going to be questioning about me, not nobody else. Me, not nobody else. You know what I mean? So they do what they want to do.
It's hard to do stuff now.
It's not hard. It's only hard if you make it hard.
No, it is hard. It really is
It's not
hard.
hard. What's hard about it?
Listen,
What's hard?
I've been Muslim now for over 20 years. And it's still hard for me.
Yeah,
Things
it
are
get
hard because
It
you
get hard.
have to you got to police yourself. Nobody's
Right.
gonna police you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody might remind you, like, yo, you probably shouldn't do X, Y, and Z, or straighten up. But for the most part, you have to police yourself. There's nobody going to come around and punish you for, you know, for doing certain things. Because everybody does it. Like, everybody going on dates.
Everybody go out on dates?
I'm not saying everybody, but everybody. It's a common thing in our community to see people with boyfriends and girlfriends and lesbians. Like, that's common.
You kind of look like my ex-husband too.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't at all.
Yes, you do.
Other people have said that before, but I don't think
a little bit. Just by, I mean, you know, not.
He's a good guy, though.
He can be, yeah. You keep saying that. He can be, you know. I know him. Yeah, I know him.
I know him too. I'm sure you know him better than I do. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sit here and say anything bad about him. He can be a good dude.
Really good dude.
Okay. What do you want to be?
No.
Yeah. What do you want to be? It is what it is, you know. Life is too short.